Speaking of Shinee, we do, or supposedly, we do have him in the 3 o'clock position on Neo Medusa as the Peach Terran.
And at the top left as the Teal Zerg, we do have Ty2, who is of course the legendary Faust 2v2 partner.
And the finalist from Clash of Char 4 as well, not to forget.
Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, that's right.
So two big names here, two big names. Ty2 pretty popular in the foreign community, like everyone knows who Ty2 is pretty much. He's always around, he plays in pretty much everything that he can, and he always pops up in stream chat and stuff like that.
Alright, well, he's I feel kind of bad for him. He went up against Scan, now he's got to face Shinee. It's a hard life being Ty2.
He's had practice against Korean Terrans now though, he knows what to expect. How has he been training this past week? Well, it looks, there's an AFK drone there for just a second, looks like he didn't notice that. It looked like it was mining, but then it kind of just didn't mine for some reason.
Lazy
Either
drone,
way,
man.
Shinee doing the cool wall off, that's actually Ling tight. Really good choice to make in a TVC if you don't know really who your opponent is or how they play. I don't know if maybe Black Drones fed him some information, but I think the very right side of the barracks may not be Ling tight, I'm not sure. But the depot on top is definitely tight.
But your Marines spawn on the outside though, so isn't that kind of dangerous?
Yeah, it is, but as long as you can get the one Marine back, you're fine. And the reason why this is fine is because he is going up for his gas, so he will get a quicker factory, so he'll be able to get some early vultures to defend against an infinite amount of Lings with good control.
Yes, very interesting. I'm curious to see how Shinee plays also, because isn't he like a fighting spirit only ladder warrior? Like he's godly on fighting spirit, but is terrible on other maps or something like that, relatively speaking?
I've never really checked his stream, but the times I've checked he's always on fighting spirit, so yeah. It'll be interesting to know how much he plays off stream on different maps, because I mean Neo Medusa is still a popular map in Korea. Like I mean Koreans play all the maps still, and that's one of the reasons why I like the Korean scene so much, because you tune in to watch them stream, and like depending on whatever like random tournaments going on that day, they'll be practicing on different maps. Like I tuned into Flash the other day, it was a couple of weeks ago actually, he was playing on Ground Zero, which was kind of cool. It's been a while since I've seen him play that map, so that was nice. He's actually kept 3 guys in gas as well, so I think we're going to see 2 Port Wraith here.
Oh man, that should be interesting. We're going to have a 2-hatch build though from Ty2, possibly 2-hatch Muta, possibly adding a Hydrogen when he realizes what's going on from the Terran player. Of course, having not scouted anything, he can't really say for sure. You know, this. I mean, walling from a Terran very often indicates some kind of fast gas, fast tech shenanigans, but it doesn't necessarily mean that, especially on a map like Medusa, where you don't have a regular narrow ramp to block. Doing this kind of thing is almost required to not die to early Lings.
Not only that, but when you're going bio, you don't necessarily need the extra gas from your natural quickly. So taking the mineral only as your natural instead of your third is actually a really strong option for going bio. The 1 gas is enough to sustain you until you go on to science vessels.
Yep.
And this SCV is going to scout absolutely everything. He sees only 2 hatches at the moment. Is he going to be able to get up to the 3rd base? He'll need to get up there just to check, but he may be able to tell, depending on how good he is on the drone count, just how many hatches there are.
Yeah, I think he'll realize from the timings and stuff, most likely. And it's exactly as you predicted, Kix. It's gonna be 2 Port Wraith here from Money King. Apparently, just wants to get some speedy games going on here. It is very late in Korea, as you said, so gonna see that coming out of him. Now we do see a Hydralisk then though for Ty2. I did suggest 2-hatch Muta, but it could be some kind of 2-hatch Lurker bust here. The Hydras, of course, will help a lot against the Wraiths. He's gonna have to be a little bit careful though, because you know he's gonna have slow Overlords for a while, and these oh, there's gonna be a Vulture push through the back.
Oh, I really hope he does this. This is so hard to do on this map, and same with Electric Circuit. But when I've done it once, it took me about 2 minutes of in-game time trying to do it, but it felt so good when it worked.
Get it.
It requires so much spam clicking on the Vulture as well. Like if you don't have high APM, like right now he's building the 2 Wraiths. He's sending the first 2 Wraiths across the map. gonna find that there's two Hydralisks hidden underneath the Overlord there. Interestingly enough, he's not going into a control tower early on. He thinks he can win without Cloak, but the fact that Ty2 went Hydralisks, as that is his usual build anyway, is actually going to really help him.
Yeah.
And really hinder this 2-port Wraith. And it looks like he's still trying to get that Vulture up. I think he's given up for now, opting to use his micro or use his APM on the Wraiths. Actually getting this Hydralisk.
The Hydras see it, but they're not attacking, they're on move command. The Hydras just took a whole bunch of free damage. You might even lose one Hydra because he wasn't paying attention, but Shinee also not paying attention, but he is killing Overlords. 2 kills so far on these Wraiths. It looked like they actually killed the Hydra that was at the front. They killed the Overlord as well and doing a maximum damage. Ty2 is now supply blocked.
The other 2 Wraiths.
Oh god.
He needs to be careful. He's using this one Wraith to try and push it back. It doesn't have vision of the high ground, and also that one Hydra is going to die to the Wraiths. Now, is Shinee actually going to move back and repair? He does still... No, he lost the SUV in the middle of the map. It looks like Ty2 is actually going to go for a counter-attack with Lings, but no, he's pulling back for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why you would. The Lings can't do anything against the Wraiths here, and he needs to pull back the Hydralis, losing another Hydralis, another one nearly down. There we go, and yet another Overlord is going to die, another 2 in fact.
Oh man, poor Ty2 just falling apart. 6
He
Wraiths.
really needed to go for an Evolution Chamber here. Without the Evolution Chamber with the Spores, these Wraiths are going to absolutely do so much, even without Cloak. Looks like he still doesn't have the Control Tower either, and he's sending the SUV to try and expand now. Oh, as a matter of fact, no, he's doing something even better. He saw the Lings leaving, he's adding a missile turret to his front, and a bunker, maybe thinking, where the hell are all the Hydralisks? They are morphed into Lurkers, 2 of them, and they're at the front. The Marines are stuck outside the base, so there's no defense other than these Wraiths and the tank. But I think they're going to be enough to clean this up.
Yeah, I mean, he did see one Lurker Egg morphing in the main as well with his Wraith, so definitely knew it was coming. The depot falls, he's going to break in! He's busting in! We're doing it, boys!
The trouble is, there's just so many Wraiths.
Oh. Rip.
Yeah. There's more Lings out the front. Bye-bye. Oh my goodness.
Wow, wait, can we DQ him for typing?
DQ him for... Wait.
Come on, man, let's get the rules.
Say.
What?
Someone said on my stream chat I need to fix layout. I don't know what that means.
Fix the layout. Look at Ty2 being Supermaner. Taken out of the game. Oh man, unfortunate. At the bottom position as the Blue Zerg, we have Ty2 having little problems with his drone getting stuck.
Then in the top position in the 12 o'clock, we do have the Green Terran, Shinee.
Alright, so Shinee pulling out the 2-port Wraith, pulling out a little bit of that BM against our poor little friend Ty2 here. So we'll see what Ty2 does. He appears to be 5-pulling. Which is kind of funny because somebody just said that in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, I know Mikami said the other day that... wait, why the hell is me? Oh, it's fine. It doesn't matter. It says on Neo Medusa, I'll just hide it. Yeah, it's kind of funny because Mikami was saying the other day when we were casting Clash of Char 4 that Ty2 has a very small bag of builds. But I think this is next level bag of builds. Like, Shinee should be able to defend this. You can actually wall this off. As a matter of fact, 5-pull has to be the worst possible decision you could make on this map. Look where Shinee's walling. You can actually wall that with a barracks and a depot, and it is completely link tight if I remember correctly. So this is going to do absolutely nothing. But depending on Shinee's location of the barracks, the Marines may pop out on the outside. That is the one thing that could win Ty2 the game, depending on where Shinee actually builds his barracks here.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure Ty2 would not know about this, so we could be in for a very quick game here, unfortunately.
Yeah, and he's only just now sending out the drone scout as well. He can't send out early, and unfortunately for him, his Overlord doesn't scout first, so...
Alright, so... Well, Lings are on the way. If this is actually link tight, then I guess it's GG. Now, in this position, the Marines spawn on the inside, right, as well?
Yeah, they'll spawn on the inside just about. There's like a single little gap But I'm almost certain that is Ling Tai. Because whenever I play this map, I always wall like this. It doesn't matter what race I'm playing against, it's just super safe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Unless it's Terran, in which case if you wall, you die. So don't wall versus Terran, people. That's not going to work in the TvT. But we see the first 6 Lings are now going out. Another 2 are leaving the main as well. He actually scouted last as well, which has got to be the worst feeling in the world for someone going 5-pool. This is pretty much one...
What if he misclicks and lifts the barracks and the Lings get in? Then we're
that
fine,
could change
right?
everything. But there is a factory coming up, so... I don't think this is going to do too much. I think Ty2 is going to have to GG. Even pulling his SUV to repair immediately when he did see the Lings come across the map with his scouting SUV. GG is called, and Shinee takes the second game. And I mean, in comparison to our last series that lasted forever, that was an incredible quick game. Or incredibly quick game, should I say.
Unfortunate for Ty2, not realizing you can do a super easy Ling Tai wall on that map. That's actually really unlucky. I had no idea you could do that on that map.